All right, I know there's quite a few tutorials out there already on this, but I find that the people tend to talk a little too much. So let's just get right to it. To create a brush as a watermark, go to File, New, and in your new document, don't even worry about naming it because we're not going to save it. For the width and height, you do want it to be pretty big. So for the purpose of this one, I'm going to go 2500 pixels wide and 2000 pixels high. The color mode, you want to switch this to grayscale. By default, it's on one of the color options, so select grayscale. And for background content, you want to go transparent, not white or any other color. Hit OK, and we've got our new board. First thing you want to do is select your text tool on the left. Choose your font. I'm just going to go Arial Regular for the purpose of this. Make it pretty large. I'm going to go 200 points. And of course, make sure the color is black, which, you know, you're in grayscale, so not too many options. Next, we need our copyright symbol. So you could, of course, do the keyboard shortcut, which I don't think is really all that short, or you could just do what I do, which is copy the symbol. Go back into Photoshop, Control V to paste it because we're on a PC and not a Mac, and then type your name in. In this case, this is my name. Next thing we want to do is step off of it for a second, and then go to Edit, Define Brush Preset, select that. I'm going to name that Watermark. Hit OK. Done. It just created a brush for me. So let's say I want to put this watermark on an image. I'm going to open up an image that I saved to my desktop for the purpose of this tutorial. I've got my new image. Now I would recommend you create a new layer. Select your brush. I've got my opacity and everything set to 100, and you notice it already actually started up on it. So if you go into your brushes here, notice that one is the most recent one because it's the one I just created. And then you can, of course, increase or decrease the size all you want. I'm just going to throw it right in the middle there. And if you want it to kind of fade or whatever, adjust your opacity here a little bit on the right. All right, next one. Let's say you've got a logo for your business and you want to turn that into a custom brush. That's just as easy. So in this case, I'm going to open up my logo, which I've got saved here. Logo. All right, so here's the logo I have for my studio. And first thing we need to do is switch this to grayscale. So since we've got the image open already, we go to Image, we go to Mode, and we go to Grayscale. It's going to have you discard the color. That's fine. Just hit discard here. And now it's all nice and gray. Same as before, if we want to save it as a brush, we go to Edit, Define Brush Preset. I'm going to say Logo 2015 Studio. Even though it's 2016, I haven't changed the logo since 2015. Hit OK. Now it did the exact same thing. And you notice even right away it switches to the most recent one that I did. So you can see here the D Studios one is that, the Milo Dennison one is that. So I'm going to go back to my image. Oops. I'm going to go back to my new brush, and there we go. Same thing, I've got the opacity set to 41, so it's pretty dark. And you notice what it did too is since the text or the color was a little bit lighter there, it saved it as the lighter color. If you don't want to do that, you would need to go back and retype it into a black or whatever. And that's pretty much it. It's really not that difficult. It's really quick and easy, and you don't need a whole lot of talking at the beginning of the tutorial. So have at it.